Traders, welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering our top 3 stocks of the week and we're doing a penny stock edition, so bear with me. I'm going to give you my 3 safest, most beautiful plays for the upcoming week. One of them is a longer term pick, but I do believe there's extreme consolidation, and that one's going to be HITIF. I've been covering these guys so much it's getting a little bit old. The number 2 stock is going to be SNDL. I made a video on them yesterday. I'm looking at them for a shorter term trade. I still like the way they're playing out. And then the last but not least is going to be our NFT type play, IPNFF. I believe Imagineer has a lot of room to go up. They supposedly have a deal going on with the NFL. If not, they still have 13 other sport organizations they are currently working with, and they look like they are more than just a 40-cent company. I could see massive growth coming from all 3 of these stocks. HITIF, I want to point out, is the safest long-term pick here. Their financials are through the roof. This is going to just be a charting video, so if you want an actual breakdown, you're going to have to go look at those videos. So in this video, you're just going to get my charting viewpoints on where I could potentially see these stocks going in the coming week. It's worth mentioning, I don't have positions on all of these right now. HITIF is the biggest position I do own. This is a long-term stock for me. That's worth mentioning. I could see them making an 80 to 85 cent run this week. When we get to the chart, you'll see why. Let's not waste any more time. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up because it helps me push my content out further and you're helping the growth of your favorite stock trader. And then 2, I need you to subscribe because I'm posting videos every single day and I do not want you to miss out on one of the videos that I am posting about the stocks that I love and the stocks that I am looking to trade every single day. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. Also, guys, before we jump into that content, I do want to highlight the trading channel in the Discord. The link is down below. If you want to see every single trade, every single topic, all the big moves before we get into them, and the long-term portfolio, the link is down in the bio. So make sure you check it out. If not, I post tons of free content videos every single day. So chances are you'll catch them either way. But if you want a more personal touch, talking to me, getting the texting number as well, again, the link is down in the bio. Let's get to it. Okay, so number 1, I'm going to do the most exciting one. This is probably the best pick 'em on the list. I'm not gonna lie, because let's say this stock starts to go down, I still absolutely love HITIF. I've been in them since the 38-cent level right here. I made this video back in January. I've been telling everyone this company is up to something. The financials are through the roof. You do not have companies in this sector that continue to do so well. Now, this is what I want to love about them, and this is why I am encouraging people to be taking a quicker look at these guys. So you're seeing a lot of consolidation. You know, we saw this on prior SNDL. We saw this on SNDL before SNDL popped up to $3. Am I saying HITIF is going to bump to $3? No, I'm not saying it. But HITIF is working on some really big things right now. If you don't know, they're working on a Nasdaq listing. Their numbers and financials continue to smash. They destroyed earnings. They continue to destroy. It's like, I don't know what's in the water, but whatever in the water up in Canada, this company is drinking it and they are killing it. So where do I see these guys going? What do I see them doing? Let's get a quicker look here on about the 15-minute chart. You can see that consolidation that we have going on, right? So we're holding this trend. We're pushing back up. This is what you want to see. You want to see a break above the 70-cent range. If you see a break of that 70-cent range, in my opinion, for me, that's a deeper buy-in opportunity because we're breaking back above it. I do not believe we break above it and get rejected once again. We had a rejection there, had a rejection there. I see continued growth. I see major upside potential. Could we get a little bit of downtrend? Yes. I want to point that out. This is never a sure shot when I'm making these videos, right? These are just stocks that I see a lot of potential in and stocks that I'm very interested in. I already own HITIF, so that's worth mentioning. This is not an option play because you can't even trade options on the OTC market, but I love what they're doing. 67 cents is an absolute steal. They're what SNDL wishes they could be financially. So that leads us to the second pick, SNDL. Now, I made a video on them yesterday, so everyone already knows I'm talking about these, but I wanted to do this video a little bit different. I wanted it to be more on the penny side of things. If you want to see the actual stocks in a minute, again, on the Discord, I have them all posted, and then the live streams as well, I let everyone know there. That's all free. So as you look, I do suspect we get a little bit of a downtrend push to start the week. I would love to see this downtrend push start and touching about the $1 range. I mentioned in the video we could wick down a little bit further. That's something I do want to be disclosed very quickly, and this is a riskier play. I'm not going to lie. SNDL's financials are absolute trash. SNDL is kind of a trash company. They failed to make that next big acquisition and to get that growth. They're talking about expansion, but they're really just not doing good where they're at now. So why should a company expand if they're just crap at where they're marketing right now? That doesn't make too much sense. Just my 2 cents. But the chart does wonderful things. The chart respects price action. The 15-minute looks very promising. I could see a little bit of a downtrend to the $1 range and a sharp bounce from that range because we have reacted so well from that range in the previous trend. So I want to back out just a little bit so you can get a better look exactly what's going on. So you're seeing this range, you're seeing that retest. I suspect a double bottom of sorts because, like I said, the Nasdaq, if you watch my videos, the Nasdaq, all indexes are looking so extremely strong, and Sundial is a part of the Nasdaq now. So we could see it bounce along with the Nasdaq. So if the Nasdaq holds strength, that's going to be something to look for. So if the Nasdaq looks weak while we're getting this dip, I would be a little bit on my heels waiting for this, right? I want to see the Nasdaq lead, and I want to see a little bit of a dip from Sundial while the Nasdaq is leading, still remaining really strong. If the Nasdaq remains strong and Sundial has a dip down to $1, it's a crucial buying opportunity for myself. But make sure you understand what I'm saying. I'm wanting the Nasdaq right here, the Nasdaq 100. Okay, that's what you're gonna look at. This is trading view if you don't know. You want the Nasdaq to lead. You want the Nasdaq to have continued strength, and you want Sundial to have a dip down to $1. So you want the Nasdaq to be leading on the upside, leading Sundial, and you want Sundial to touch and then go. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. The next and last stock everyone probably has questions about. Who are these guys? IPNFF, Imagineer. Now you've heard about the craze of NFTs. And I bet a lot of you guys don't even know what an NFT is. I kind of don't even understand them anyways, but the quickest and easiest way I can explain them is digital art that you can't fabricate. Easiest way to discuss it. So they have a potential deal in the works with the NFL. I don't think that's going to work out. I don't think they're going to have that deal going, but they are a legitimate company. They have constant deals flowing in. They have other sports organizations working with them. They have a lot of deals, and they're already an AR, altered reality company. So combined with NFTs, this could be some really big stuff. We have a somewhat of a cup and handle forming here as well. I'm not a huge pattern trader when it comes to that, but it bounced right off of our support down here, and then we had that extreme consolidation. Based on ZKIN and then TKAT, I suspect when we hit this range, we will absolutely soar, hitting 60 to 70 cents almost instantaneously and have a monster trading day. You heard it here first. I'm just saying I see big potential when it comes to IPNFF. And I was mentioning this the whole dip down. We were talking about this on the live streams, and now we're mentioning it as it's about to get a breakout. So make sure you're checking out those live streams because we're talking about the stocks no one is talking about, okay? We're talking about the stocks absolutely no one is talking about. We're finding the gems every single day. And I'm telling you, if this stock breaks above 48.50 cents, it is flying to 70 cents in no time at all. So you're going to want to keep this one on your radar as well. It's already up 30% as of Thursday. We didn't have a trading day Friday, so that's worth mentioning. I do see the continued strength. I think if you're ignoring this, you're kind of being foolish because if you missed out on these NFT plays, this is one that's working its way up right now and has massive room for growth. All right, guys, that's going to wrap the video up. I'm sorry if you could hear a little bit of music on the background. My neighbors really hate me. They have a karaoke machine and they gave it to their daughter for Easter, I guess. God bless. What a guy. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I love all three of these stocks. If I had to rate them, I would say HITIF is numero uno. IPNFF is going to be numero dos, and then numero tres is going to have to be Sundial just because the actual financials of the company kind of suck. So High Tide, IPNFF, and then Sundial is the listing. I think IPNFF has the most potential to have a rocket just because it won't necessarily need to follow the market. It can kind of just do its own thing like NFTs have been doing the whole course. I love what's going on. If you like these top 3 videos going into the week, make sure you leave a comment down below and just let me know. I'm kind of trying to see how these work out. I had a lot of requests to keep this thing going, so I'll keep trying to have these going as well. And remember, we're live every single morning at 8:30 a.m. Central, and then I'm live at night kind of late. That's kind of like the late night show. It is rated R, so make sure your kids' ears are plugged. Have a good one, boys. Namaste.
Check.